Okay, he said we could start. So how this works, I will do the first exercise, then we can all do them together. Right now, we're going to start with some neck clocks. We're going to do 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and we'll go down for 12 o'clock. And let's do 5 of those and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 3 is an exercise called opposite hand and feet touches. So we're going to raise, say, our left leg, and with our right hand, try to touch down until you feel a nice pull. You don't have to touch your toes if you can't, but as long as you feel that good pull. And left hand, right foot, and it's going to look like this. Lift that leg up as high as you can. Give that a good stretch. And let's do 10 opposite hand and feet touches and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little twisting in too. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Number 4 and 5 are done standing if you can. The first one is called the walking jack. When Mom puts the camera down, we'll start. Okay, we're going to take our left foot, go over to the left, bring our right foot over. Then we're going to take our right foot and bring our left foot over. Now, as we go over to the left, we're going to raise our hands on top of our head, fingers open. When we go over to the right, we're going to close our fingers and put our arms down. So it's going to look left, arms up, fingers open, right, closed fingers, left leg over to the right. I got my left and right mixed up like my mom did. Okay, so let's do 10 walking jacks today and begin. 1, 2. Didn't think people wanted to do jumping jacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, last one. And 10. And the last warm-up is an exercise called lateral butt kicks. Okay, we're going to take our left leg and kick it over, our right leg and kick it over to the left behind us. Left leg, kick it over to the right behind us. And it's going to look like this. Right leg to the left leg to the right. If you need to hold on, that's perfectly all right. This is also a balance exercise. So let's do 10 lateral butt kicks and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, now we're going to start with our lower body exercises today. Okay, perfect. Don't move it. Thank you. So these lower body exercises, they help us to keep walking longer, to stay in our home, to reduce the chance of falling. So we have 3 great warm-ups for our ankles and lower legs before we get started. So for the first one, we're just going to lift up our heel and hold it a little bit and put it down. And let's do 7 each side and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, other side. 1. Lift it up as high as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, number 2 is we're going to extend our leg out, tap our heel, and just bring it back. Just extend out as far as you can, tap that heel, and bring it back. We'll do 7 each side, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And number 3, and the last warm up for our lower body, is also for our hips as well. We're just going to go out and out, back and back. And let's do those 7 times each side and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we're going to start our lower body exercises. We're going to start with a calf exercise. This time we're going to lift up our heels together now at the same time. Hold it a little bit and then bring them back down. And then maybe the second or the third time, we'll try to lift them up a little higher. And this exercise is easier to do if you're sitting. If you're standing, you probably can't get them up as high as you could if you were sitting. And this is a great exercise for fall prevention. So let's do 7 calf raises and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, a little higher. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, the next one is called leg extensions. We're going to lift our leg up, bring it out, bring it back, and set it down. Okay, it's a 4-step. Lift up, push out, bring back, and set it down. And let's do 7 each side and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Other side and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 3 is an exercise called an inner thigh squeeze. So we're going to imagine we have a pillow in between our legs, and we're just going to squeeze, 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 and release. Okay, just squeeze, squeeze, keep pushing in, and release. And let's do 7 of these and begin. 1, give it a good hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 4 is an exercise called a seated, because we're sitting, clamshell. Again, legs and feet together and open, feet included, and close. Okay, open and close. And let's do 7 of these and begin. 1, that feels good. 2, especially in the feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And a lot of these exercises can be adapted to a chair as well, especially our special ones that we have for later today. Okay, number 5 is called the hamstring exercise. We're going to extend our leg out as far as we can and make believe we have gum on the bottom of our shoe and set our foot down all the way up here and then slowly drag it back, get that gum off the bottom of your shoe, and we'll do it again. And we'll do each leg 7 times and begin. 1, waking up our legs today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, and 7. Okay, let's work the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 6, we lifted up our heels. Now we're going to lift up our toes as high as we can and down. Okay, lift those toes up and down. And this exercise helps us to react quicker if we're prone to tripping. And this you could do at the computer while you're watching TV at night. And it feels pretty good too. Okay, so let's do 7 toe lifts and begin. All the way up, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 7 is we lifted up our heels. Now we lifted up our toes. Now we're going to rock. We're going to lift up heels, toes, and also our hands open, close at the same time. Why not? We can, might as well. And let's do 7 of these rocking motions and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 8 is a lower body exercise called a hip hinge. Okay, and how that works is we're just going to drop our hands down by the chair and bend as far as your body will allow and back up. Bend down and back. And let's do 7 of these and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. And the last one is for our feet, Ron. Okay, we're going to lift up our heels for the last lower body exercise today. And we're gonna make believe we have a soda can underneath, and we're gonna crush it. Just slowly crush that soda can until it's flat. And we'll crush 7 cans today and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. And 7. Next, we're gonna start with our weights. We have about 4 minutes or so of exercises to do with our weights. The first one I'm gonna do on a chair, and then 2, 3, and 4, I'm gonna stand, and then 5, I'll be back on the chair again. All right, so for the first one, we're gonna lift it up and over. Back up and then down. And let's do 7 of these today, each arm, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, and 7. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Somebody's here, sounds like it. Okay, so for number 2, we're gonna stand, we're gonna do some curls. So we're gonna hold the weight like this. This part of our upper arm is not moving. We're just bringing that up and down, up and down. And let's do 7 of these, each arm, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now we'll do a full curl. We're just gonna go all the way up and touch our shoulder. And bring that back down. And we'll do 7 of those too and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 3, we're gonna hold the weights like this right out in front of us. Bring them down and then go out by our side and bring them down, back up, back out to the side. And we'll do 7 and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, and 7. Number 4 is an exercise called hammer curls, and they can be done in a number of different ways. But the way we're going to do it today is we're going to hold our weights up and down like this. Okay, up by our shoulders and just hammer them down and hammer them down. Okay, and let's do 7 hammer curls and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, and 7. And number 5, I'm going to just use one weight for that. Going to go with a little bit bigger weight for this one. Okay, we're going to hold this one above our head, arms straight, and just touch the nape of our neck and back up. Touch our neck and back up. And let's do 7 of these and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last one, 7. And that ends our exercises with the weights. We have about 8 minutes of regular exercises to do. So for this one, we're going to sit up nice and tall, arms out, palms down, fingers open. Going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and don't sag, keep them out. Close them and drop them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and drop them. And let's do 7 of these today. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Number 2 is an exercise called angel wings. We're just going to take our arms and go up and back down. And we'll do 7 of those and begin. 1, 2, 3, fingers open, fingers closed. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 3 is an exercise for our fingers. Our thumb's going to do all the work today. We're going to go index, middle, ring, pinky, stretch. And we're going to do those 7 times each hand and begin. 1, 2, again, don't sag your arm. 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, 7. Okay, other arm and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 4 is an exercise called arm hugs. So we're just going to extend our arms out today and give ourselves a big hug for 1. And then 2, we can go the opposite way. and then 3 until we hit 7. All right, because for the time consuming, because we have 3 back exercises to do today. All right, and begin. Opposite, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next, we're going to get up and twist. So for today's twisting, that's easy for me to say, we're going to flex, okay? And we're just going to go to one side and the other. Just stretch and twist. This is a great exercise for our colon. We do this in the swimming pool. And if we fall, we're just in the water. So, okay, so we're going to do 10 twists today and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. So next, we're going to do our back exercises like I promised. So for our special exercises that I like to throw in every week, usually back exercises are done on a bed or a flat, like on a floor, but I found a couple that I chose that we can do on a chair. Okay, so for the first one, Ron, I'm going to need it down a little bit. Okay, we're going to put our hands, spread our feet just like hip length, put our hands on our knees, okay, and we're going to bend down like this to a count of 5. Keep your back straight until you feel a little, just a little pressure. It shouldn't hurt. And we're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we're going to put our head, Ron, you want to all the way back and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's do those 2 times today. And if you like, you can do them more later on the day. But for the absence of time, we're just going to do 2 each of these today. All right, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. Keep your back straight. 4 and 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, number 2. This exercise is for our lower back, right down in this area. This is where most of our pain comes from. So what we're going to do is take our one hand and just set it under, I'm going to take my right hand and put it under my right leg. And with my left arm, I'm just going to go up. Ron, you're going to have to lift that up. Okay, I'm not going over to this side. Okay, I'm just taking my arm and going up like this till you feel a good stretch. And we're going to do this, hold this to a count of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now we'll put left hand under our left leg. And we'll take our right arm and just go up. And 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and down. Okay, I'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the last one is called a trunk rotation. Okay. Now, if your chair has arms, you can do it with or without arms. So if your chair has arms, we're just going to grab onto our arm and twist and hold that to a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go on this side and do the same thing and pull as you're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if your chair doesn't have arms, you can use the back of your chair. Hold on to that, and then hold on to the back on that side. This is called a trunk rotation. Okay, and so whatever your chair has, that's what you're gonna have to use. And we'll do 2 of these, 2 sets, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that ends week 8 of our special exercises. Next, we're going to work with our stretchy bands. All right, so for this, we're going to hold it in the middle somewhere. Okay, and we're just going to hold this still and pull on this side. Let's give that 5 pulls on that side and arms straight out and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to hold this still and pull on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to pull together and back. All right, let's do 10 of these pulls and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Number 3 is we're going to put the band behind our back, but make sure it's lower back. And we're just going to hold on to the edges, arms out and in, out and in. Let's do 10 and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if you can't do 10, just do what you can. Okay, number 4 is for our feet. We're going to step on the band with 1 foot. Raise that leg. Pull the band. And our hands are going to stay still. We're just going to go with our leg down and up. And let's do those 10 times and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you know it's coming. The gas pedal. We have 5 gas pedals. That's pressing down on the gas and releasing. Okay, just press down. We're stretching that tendon and release. and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, other side. And stretch and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's do 5 gas pedals on this side and begin. Hold it a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All righty. So for the next one, I'm going to do standing up. You can also sit to do this one if you prefer. So I'm going to hold the band like somewhere in the middle here. Okay. And I'm going to put it above my head. And as I come down, I'm going to stretch it to the shoulders. And then as I go up, release. Okay. Make it stretch as it comes down to chest. Let's do chest level. And then up is back to normal. And how many of these are we doing? Let's do 7 of these today. All right, and begin. Chest level. 1, 2, 3. Almost feels like weights. 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that ends our session today with our stretchy band. Next, we have about 6 minutes of just regular cool down exercises. Okay, we're going to start with our chin. Just take both hands today and rub up as hard as you can and out. Okay, under the chin start, push up hard and out. And we'll do 7 of these today and begin. You can tilt your head back if it helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, and 7. And we all know for that to be beneficial, we should be doing that 3 times a day. Okay, the next one is for our head. We're just simply going to go left, right, back, and front. And we'll do those 5 times and begin. 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 2 is for our arms. Okay, we're going to put our arms out, palms up. This is a little tricky, so I'll take it slow for any new people. So with our left hand, are going to touch that elbow. These fingers are going to touch the same shoulder. And then we're going to lift up to a count of 15. Okay, let's do that one more time. Arms straight out, no sagging. Palm up. Okay, other hand, touch that elbow. And these fingers touch the shoulder. And lift up to a count of 15 and begin. That's a good stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Okay, other side. Same thing, elbow, fingers on that shoulder, and up, and keep stretching. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Number 4 is for our fingers and forearms. Arms out, this time palms are going down, okay? Slowly and smoothly make a fist and open wide, okay? And let's do 10 of those today and begin. 1, 2, no sagging. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Number 5 is for our legs. We're going to do an upper thigh stretch. Okay, there's 2 ways of doing this. You can put your hands under your legs and lift that up as high as you can. Or you could hold them in front of you and lift it up. Whichever way gets your leg up higher is the way we should be doing it. And we're going to hold that to a count of 15. And choose your weapon and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Okay, other side. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. The next one's for our arms. Okay, we're gonna put one high and one low and reverse. Just gonna look like this. Give it a good stretch. All right, and we'll do 10 and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting a little twisting in too. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And our last exercise for today, the time went by so fast today, is a deep breathing exercise. We're going to slowly inhale to a count of 3 and exhale to a count of 6. And we'll do 5 deep breathing exercises and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that ends our session of Moving with Millie today. We do this every Monday at 11 o'clock Eastern time, but today we had to do it on Tuesday because yesterday was Veterans Day and we had other things we had to do yesterday. I would like to thank everyone for joining us today because it was a different day. And as usual, I'd like to leave you with an uplifting thought. Today's thought is about hope. Hope. Sometimes that's all you have when you have nothing else. If you have it, you have everything. So again, thank you all for